Gerald Lucas here with another installment of Ask Gerald, where you get your real estate questions answered. Today's question comes from Elmo. Elmo writes from South Orange, New Jersey. And Elmo writes, "My grandmother lives alone and needs more income. Can she move into the apartment over her garage and rent out her house?" Well, that's a good question, Elmo. An ADU stands for an accessory dwelling unit. And it's an old idea that's existed for a long time, but it fell out of favor in the mid-20th century, but is coming back now. Particularly now with the housing shortage that we are experiencing in much of the United States. So an example of an accessory dwelling unit, or ADU, is like your grandma's situation, an apartment over a garage, or a cottage or a tiny house in a backyard, or a basement apartment. But in all situations, the ADU is on the same lot or premises as the main house. So the owner of the ADU is the owner of the house. And as I said, ADUs fell out of favor, but now they are coming back. And some municipalities and counties allow ADUs with certain restrictions. So one provision that's common with the local municipalities is that the occupant of an ADU must be an owner, family member of an owner, or a domestic employee, for example. And there are some states like California and Vermont that really require local municipalities to allow ADUs under certain circumstances. And as I said, this idea has been around for a long time, and there are in some places illegal ADUs that have been grandfathered in. But big picture is that we've got a housing shortage right now, and having ADUs increases housing density, and it allows older people, seniors, to age in place without having to move out prematurely. So actually AARP has a local ADU ordinance guide that local municipalities can use as a guide to allow this to happen. And to answer your question, there are certain municipalities that allow an owner to legally collect rent either from their ADU or from their main home under certain circumstances. But it's important that you check with the local municipality and their local zoning ordinance in the town or city where your grandmother lives. So thanks for your question, Elmo. For more real estate tips and information, visit my blog at geraldlucas.com. I'm Gerald Lucas, and I'll see you again soon.